What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Chelsea career mode, and yes, this is the season finale. This is season 1, episode 9. This is the season finale, so hit that like button, smash it out. Let's aim for a few more likes, and hit that subscribe button down below because, oh boy, this is gonna be a great episode. And so you don't miss any episode, hit that notification button so you get notified whenever I post. But yes, we do have a London derby here in Arsenal, in the latter stages of the league. We need to secure that top 4 position. We need to get the top 4 position if we don't want to get sacked. But yeah, Arsenal full strength. Starting with David Raya in goal instead of Ramsdale, quite interesting. Odegaard as their key attacking player, obviously quite a strong team. They are currently in the 4th position, which we need to knock them out of that position. But yeah, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to have to try and, turn up at the Emirates and take all 3 points away from them, because if we don't get top 4, we might get sacked. So it's not going to be looking too good for us if we don't get these 3 points, and it's going to be pretty rough out there, to be quite honest. This is our 5th last match, I believe, or 4th last match before the end of the season. So yeah, Arsenal, have been superb from the get-go, from the start of the season. We made a few good saves. Arsenal were just on the front foot from the get-go. But yeah, Gabriel Jesus, I don't know. He managed to find the back of the net after 32 minutes. We just gave him a bit too much space and he found the back of the net. So at halftime, Arsenal did have the advantage of a 1-0 lead, but we're going to try and turn things around in this second half as we come down this left-hand side and we tried to cut it back in, but I don't know, it just bobbled around that 6-yard box and just didn't really happen. Not sure what really happened there against S1E9, but he really did take that personally because he just got absolutely, I don't know, he just did a 360, and then 5 minutes later we took a long ball. It was a great challenge from Alex Desassi, and then we got the ball. Great touch from S1E9, and 1v1 against David Raya. He's beating him 100% of the time. But now it is time to make a few changes. I feel like we need to freshen things up in the attack, and yeah, that's basically it. I only changed Madueke on for Mikhailo Mudryk, but yeah, from that point on, when we equalised the goal, we tried to get the second to steal all 3 points, but Martin Odegaard thought otherwise, as he just, with his right foot, his weak foot, just smashed it into the bottom corner, and it was 2-1 with 10 or so minutes to go, and Arsenal managed to see this game out, and they did take full advantage of the 3 points, and we are currently in 3rd. They're in 4th, so we can't slip out of that position. So yeah, Aston Villa, another big game. So yeah, Buendia is there, Musa Diaby as well. Quite interesting thing. It says Matty Cash as their key defensive player, and as their key attacking player, it's going to be Douglas Luiz, who is sort of playing in that defensive mid role, which is quite strange for me. That he is a key attacking player. Maybe he's been scoring a lot of goals for them recently, so not quite sure what that means, but it doesn't really affect us too much, as we do go to Villa Park and try and we need a bounce back win, and we're gonna try and take full advantage of here. We were the better team in the first half an hour or so, as couldn't believe my eyes there. Victor Osimhen missing 2 shots. It was a literal tap in, and then Emi Martinez got a save to it, and then got a rebound back to it, and Osimhen took the shot, and it just, I don't know, it just got blocked, and it just didn't find the way into the back of the net, and then they go down the other end literally like 3 minutes later and get a goal with Leon Bailey with an absolute, I've got to give him the credit there. It was a great chip to take on Sanchez, so yeah, it was a great chip. So again, half time, we probably have been the better team, but Aston Villa took full advantage of their first and biggest chance of the game. So they've just been the more clinical team there, and yeah, they managed to make it 2-0, but Moussa Diaby taking it on and got a little too much space from our defenders, split them apart, and in the 63rd minute got himself a goal, but we needed to change something, and we made a few substitutes, but from that point on we didn't have any real clear-cut chances to get back into the game or to score. But yeah, it's going to be very, very tough by dropping 6 points from the possible 6 that we could have got, losing to Arsenal and Aston Villa. So it's going to be quite tough to stay in that 4th position. We desperately need to get a few points on the road, as those teams as Liverpool are catching up, only a few points behind us, to be honest. So we got to be on form, as I've been saying. We just got to be on form, and we've got to play the best football as we can, as we did bring in with around January. That's probably when we've been playing the best. So yeah, we've got to try and hopefully implement that form at Stamford Bridge, and hopefully get a result here against West Ham, who are quite a strong side. I think they're sitting in, I couldn't tell you, I reckon around the mid-table position. So they have had quite a successful season. So yeah, it's not going to be an easy one, coming back from 2 games in a row, a defeat. But we get this game underway very, very. It was a great start to this game, can't lie. Sterling running down the right hand side, whips it to the back stick, and Noni Madueke is making his start here. Comes in with a diving header and absolute great finish there from Noni Madueke, to give us the lead in the first 10 minutes or so. So yeah, perfect start. Couldn't ask for a much better start. They did pile on the pressure there straight away after we scored, but it was great save from Sanchez, which led into a counter-attack. Lovely ball from Reece James, and found Victor Osimhen on the overlapping run, splitting the West Ham defence, and him smashing it in the top right corner straight past the keeper, and keeper couldn't do much there. But West Ham, as they are a great team, another London derby, forgot to mention in this episode. West Ham coming in again, and we just gave too much space to Paqueta. We just allowed him to have too much of the ball, and he took full advantage of that. And anyway, Osimhen did try to take the players on, but fortunately enough for us, Theo Kea, something like that, Theo Kea, suffered a red card. I thought it was inside the box, so it was going to be a penalty, but referee said it was just outside the box, so it's going to be a free kick, but nevertheless it's a red card. So we're 2-1 up, possibly we could be 3-1 up here after Enzo's free kick, and it was a great free kick from the outside of the foot, but Areola on point and managed to make the save. Despite being with 10 men on the pitch, West Ham, just before half-time in the 48th minute, I thought the ref was going to blow the whistle, but no, he gave him another chance, and Jared Bowen, the Englishman, is going to pull it all back together and back down to square one to make it 2-2 at half time. So we're gonna have to perform at our best levels in this second half. So despite being a man up, we're gonna have to use that real space and that extra man to, take this game from losing 3-2 now to hopefully getting the victory. But West Ham started very, very quickly and caught us on the front foot, to be honest. But yeah, we did get a bounce back with a great piece of play here. Osman getting his second of the game and scoring it all tied up at the 61st minute, making it 3-3. So quite a high scoring game here in the London derby against arch Londoners. But it was a fantastic challenge by Ben Chilwell to keep us in this game. And we went down, it was a great challenge by Ben Chilwell. We went down to the other side and Eljif Elmas, he's been on form this season. He's been a cracking player to bring in. And yeah, he did quite well there to, in the 90th minute, seal the deal and take all 3 points here at home. So yeah, he got us the 3 points there. We're using the extra man quite well. So yeah, we get our 3 points on the board, and thankfully enough, from 3 games we do get 3 points to maybe keep our top 4 hopes alive. We do need to go at the City ground and at Nottingham Forest, not an easy place to go, which we did secure a 2-1 victory. Elmas and Victor Osimhen both getting onto the score sheet to take us up into to stay into the top 4. We got to win this next match against Bournemouth. Liverpool, if they draw and we draw, we'll be fine, but we can't take any chances, so we're gonna have to play this game here. So yeah, against Bournemouth, shouldn't be too tough. We're gonna try and smash this game out, and hopefully, get a good result. And this is the last game of the season. We're not having any European football this year, not having any. Next year, we can make Champions League football happen. Coming on, Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights, football coming up if we do get this victory over Bournemouth. So, yeah, if we do get this victory, we're secured in top 4. If we don't, might be a bit of a problem, as Liverpool are probably going to get a result against Wolves. I believe they played on the last match of the season, but we couldn't ask for a better start, as Elmas, he stole the ball in the opponent's final third, and he got the ball and he absolutely took everyone on. Sterling got the assist there and he just took them all on, and with the outside of the foot, 5 minutes in, great goal there from the North Macedonian. Great piece of play here from the team. We couldn't ask for a better start.